This is your girl Katia Bird, better known as KB. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Growing Vibrations Magazine. And this is where I bring my magazine to life. Today's topic is intimacy before sex. And why is that so important? I brought along some of my girlfriends during a Zoom call last night, and honey, the conversation was so much fun. And now it is time for you all to hear what we had to say. So check it out now. Y'all here tonight because I want to bring Growing Vibrations Magazine to life. And some of the topics in the magazine, I want to talk about that shit with y'all on here. So the topic that I have is intimacy before sex. Why is this important? Men, all the men who gonna listen to this, it's gonna be some brownie points for y'all as you did
it. and they still gonna be getting it wrong.
They're gonna be like, they're gonna get the first part and then they're gonna go straight to the last.
Still gonna be getting it wrong. Trash.
So, let's talk about why that is important. And I want to start. I'll say for myself, I had to tell my husband, husband, you have a penis. I can blow on it and you hard. Boom, just like that. You ready to get it in.
All you gotta do is just stand there.
And for women, it don't work. Like some, now you got some, and I've had moments where I'm like, let's just do it. Let's just get it in because you're already ready. But for the most part, especially when you're working or you got your family or, different things like that, sometimes we need to get buttered up a little bit.
That's facts.
We can use a little daytime caressing first.
That's right.
If you warm us up, men, listen, you warm us up in the day, you gonna get that ass at night.
That freak that day too.
Right.
Wow.
If not, then you just have to beat your meat, call it a night, bro.
Right, and then you're gonna be looking real mad at us.
And I'm gonna act like I'm asleep. And I'm gonna act like I'm asleep.
You're gonna have one strong ass arm.
Now we missing arm day on the left side, baby. You're gonna be real strong on the right.
I'm trying to tell you. So I have had guys inboxing me and say, like, my girl is never in the mood, blah, 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 blah. And I asked, well, during the day, when is the last time you gave your woman a hug without her asking? When is the last time you came up behind her and kissed the back of her neck or whispered in her ear or not smack her ass, but caress her ass?
My little shit. I'm a woman. You gotta caress me.
Caress it.
You got the on me. You just got tight.
Or maybe they just can't fuck and they girl just tired. They just like,
I don't want it no more.
That part.
I don't want it no more.
It's trash, bro. It's too quick.
It's too fast. Yes, I seen this girl. She posted a thing and said she never had an orgasm before. She never had a
sad story.
With a man? With a man?
Because
it makes sense.
Right. And I asked her, was she in a relationship? And she said yes. So I was like, is he feeding you mentally first? And she was like, well, no, because usually we're always so busy. Then at night, I'm tired and he just want to get it in. This is what I always say. Even when I'm tired, like, I'm not in the mood, you do the right thing, I'm going to be in the mood.
Exactly.
The right thing is because a woman is most of the time it's our mind and our heart that's connected to the vajayjay. Unless you're just trying to get it in for that day, you just trying to have a quickie. But a quickie isn't always fun for us. And if we're having sex and our body's not all the way ready, the lube is not there. We don't get wet enough. And if we don't get wet enough, that can cause irritation and all that kind of stuff down there.
And
right.
And
I be damn if you about to spit on my shit.
Right.
And that is a thing.
Feel like my pussy bad. Okay.
Exactly.
Right. And that's why I hate that she like, her pussy dry. No, bro.
No, you just
right.
You're trash. That's what it is. It's not me, it's you.
You did what you could have to get her there. Because women don't need spit. Believe that. She don't need spit. If you
They
get
didn't
her,
make WAP. They didn't make WAP for no reason. It is a WAP. It's a WAP. And it gets wet. But you have to stipulate it.
Right. Seriously. So for me, this is how I am. During the day, if I need some kind of conversation, we got to touch each other during the day. I need at least, because it don't always have to be romantic every time. It's just I need some kind of stimulation earlier on because we're not a microwave. We need some oven love.
Okay, so what about like when it comes to like, it just depends on your love language. Like my love language is acts of service. So, bitch, if I just come home working, I know me and you work too, but baby, I get up at 4 a.m. I go take baby to daycare. I go to the army, and that's a job, a whole job. I don't be want to wake up, go run, and all the extra bullshit. Then I come home and I gotta cook. And you cook. Sir, what are you doing? Nothing?
Yes.
No coochie.
And then you just want to lay in there like this and think she gonna be, and just think she ready. And I'm
like, well, can you just look it?
No.
Could you just wash the dishes?
No.
Could you just wash the dishes?
If you finna catch your nut and I don't get mine, I'm not finna sit here just with a wet pussy.
Good night, sir.
And you going to sleep and you good. No. I don't know for y'all, but a major turn on, and I think it is my love language. One of my major turn ons is coming home and something is the house is clean or some dinner cooked and there's one less thing on my plate. The earlier I can relax and wind down a little bit, the faster I can do that, the more open I am to anything else. But for me, I think a lot. When I'm looking around like, damn, I gotta do this, and that, and I know he probably gonna want some ass at the end. I am sleepy as hell. I just don't feel like it. I literally just don't feel like it. But if you, baby, you gonna clean up? Let me go ahead and let me get this dinner. When dinner's done, let's fix that. Let's clean it up together. Put everything away together. So that way we're both cool, calm, and collected. And now when we get in the bed, I'm not as exhausted. So now,
but if you
go ahead and get it
come
in.
home and I'm like, damn, I gotta do this too. It's a whole nother fucking job.
It's a whole nother job.
I'm not going on to the third job.
I'm looking at you sideways because you didn't had your ass home before I got home and you didn't do anything, and then you want me to bust it wide open. No, thirsty. No.
Yeah, and then the guys will come and say, well, I worked all day. Well, what if your woman worked too?
I was like, bitch, me too. Next slide.
So we both have worked the same amount of hours, and we come home and I take care. You sit down, and I take care of the kids, and I make sure the household is good before we go to bed. You really don't think I'm tired, really? And I'm not a man, but I can't. Something I had to go in there and ask Bird later, but. It seems like it is just so easy for a guy to say, man, she just lazy. She don't want to do this. She don't want to do that. But they never ask themselves, what did I do to warm her up?
And that's the
because they don't think about warming up. They just be worried to go.
They just want to fuck.
And you know what it is? It's because when you already in a relationship, it's like they're already adapt to that. You got to treat me how you would if I was the first night I came over here, you want to smash.
Yeah.
You gonna play some slow music.
I think that is the thing.
You gonna give me a massage and then try
to butter you up and make sure you all the way ready.
Right.
When you're in a relationship, what it took to get your lady, trust and believe, you have to keep that shit up.
Right.
Consistency for me.
Say it again.
It's the consistency for me.
It's consistency.
Right.
Don't do all the extra to get me, and you can't handle it to keep me. Right. Don't put on a facade and you pretend, and then I'm thinking, okay, this is what I'm getting on a regular basis, and it's like, oh, he's so romantic. Oh, he did this, he did that.
I think people just get real comfortable.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
They just get real comfortable, and then with life just going on, you just. But still.
Yeah.
Warm me up.
Yes. And when God say a woman, oh, she always not in the mood. That most men really don't sit and think like, I ain't do shit to get her though. I just want her to lay in the bed and I just want to put spit on it and I just want to fuck her. Like men, we are not a nut dog.
And
for their
foreplay, I
pleasure.
don't know. Huh?
Men fuck for their pleasure, not for women's pleasure.
Yes.
Like
That's
that's
right.
why what's the percentage? Like 90% of women don't orgasm for men. Like,
Right.
don't you think that's a
It's
problem?
pretty high.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
That's why we
And
got toys and gadgets and vibrators.
I'm like, y'all just need to
Yeah,
watch
and then
lesbo
they forget
videos,
about
bro.
foreplay too. Like, what about foreplay?
yes.
That's an important. That's an important part
To
for
me,
me.
I get off on the foreplay part.
Right,
Does
rather
that even
than
exist anymore? Foreplay.
Because really with foreplay, what it do is it's
These
giving her
2020 Negroes. You seen it with these 2000. Yeah, all I see. Look, where my camera
Wait,
go?
I
Hold
can't
on,
see you, Rachel.
There we go.
There you go.
I don't name no names, but I will say that in my last, I would get the hand and put it on the damn knee. No,
Back it up.
that's not a way of. What happened to the hugging and the romance and the candles and the strawberries and the whipped cream?
known for that. That's
Right.
they don't do that. They don't do that.
They don't eat fruit anymore, I think.
Be damned if I lay another goddamn rose down for somebody ungrateful outside. I mean, damn.
You know what? I mean, this may be TMI. Don't give a fuck. But you know what? Teacher just came in here and did not so long ago.
What?
Pulled out his head. Bro, what is that doing for me? I'm just looking at him.
It's nothing. Like, it's, bruh, like, for real, I think guys think as soon as they drop their pants and we see a dick, we're like, ooh, I want to bust it wide open. No, it don't work like that.
We are not thin people.
Now,
18, 19.
don't
We're
get me
anymore.
wrong. It is sometimes where I'm in my little freak moment, and then as soon as we walk in the door, nigga, but let me pull your pants down and suck the
And
dick.
get
Don't
that-
just
what's that
pull it out
position
and
right
make me
though?
do it.
And that's why I said quickie,
Right,
to
though,
me,
don't
a quickie is fun, especially if it's not at home, if it's somewhere else. Like, look at this shit.
Right.
Whoa. But that is not what a woman always wants. And honestly, like, our body we can handle a pounding, but our vagina has to be lubricated and open. It has to be lubricated.
And I would excuse me. I will also say that if you are on a spiritual journey, it's more than just sex. It's more than that. Like you gotta feed me mentally. Like you have to feed me.
Hey, y'all, we got some men in the room.
Everybody be quiet. Everybody be quiet.
Just as quick as I walked in, I can quickly.
What up? Hey, Jeremiah. Gang.
I'm about to be back out.
And you, son.
He's on play safe. Let me just go to leave right quick.
Go ahead. You gonna be by the door ear hustling.
Right. What they talking about?
He ain't going far.
Right. So let's talk about foreplay, y'all. This for me, with being a mom, I'm a mother of two. I got a husband, and I'm always on the grind, just working. Sometimes foreplay, it don't take that long. It take a few minutes, and I'm like, oh, I'm there. But a lot of times, like, bruh, you can't kiss me on my neck, kiss me on my lip, roll with one nipple, grab the ass, and be like, are you ready?
Right.
No, nigga, I'm not ready for what?
Like, bro, I ain't even, because most
To learn the body
touch
parts.
you.
We're ready to learn the body parts. We got them down pat. What's next?
This is anatomy class.
Exactly. And a lot of times,
Sex education. 101.
You know what? I think every man should start off. If you want something from me, give me some head.
It's a law. That's law.
Let me know.
Where this relationship will go.
And I'm like, go
If
ahead.
it's bad, I'm gonna be like,
Look, from the rooter to the tutor.
but look, this is something else. If you gonna give me head, don't just pull the panties off and go straight to my clit. Let me warm up. Go around that shit. Go play with me.
so
Play
what
with
we're
me.
trying to say. So what we're
I
trying
don't know,
to
because if he going down there, I'll be like, just go ahead and do your thing.
say is, so in conclusion, In conclusion,
that's
they
where
trash.
that's where this old school music comes into play. A lot of people don't listen to that old school music.
It's only like
Old school music will tell you what to do.
They will help you.
Take them on. The sun, the moon, the mountains, and the river.
I could have got me one of them old
Who
niggas.
said that? I don't know who said it, but somebody said they want to be teased first. It's a song that say tease me.
Tease. Because I like to have fun and I want to play. And I'm a very open person. But tease me a little bit and let me anticipate it. Look, let me tell y'all, men, it ain't nothing like saying, oh, hurry up, put it in. He said, no, you want that shit? Not yet. Oh,
not yet.
And when you put it in, like, oh.
Wow, what is this? I never heard this before.
Don't be doing the church music like that.
I'm gonna make it rain. Hey,
You going to hell?
Sometimes if it's good enough, you might
go to hell right along with that dude who's trying to redo that damn Christian song.
Oh, I see when he was trying to redo perfect song. Like, excuse no.
Then I was mad because it sounded good too. I was like, yeah, this a bop. Lord, hold on, wait a minute, Lord. He might got something going on here. He might be onto something, God. Wait a minute, bro.
There everybody go.
So do y'all prefer to be teased, or when it comes to foreplay, how long do y'all feel like y'all foreplay need to last before you get started?
The whole time.
It
Okay, Dominique. That's during,
the whole time,
after, before.
Okay.
I don't even be wanting to D sometimes. Just eat it.
Yeah.
Why we gotta have to D every time?
Yeah.
That's true. Girl, yeah.
Because I want to give you exceptional sloppy toppy, so then why won't you do the same for me?
Exactly. Because sometimes, look, I can't even pretend. I've had those times where it's like, I want all the play and the foreplay and stuff, but I don't really want the intercourse because I just don't be in the mood. But
right.
It's the connection to a woman's mind. If you can lay in the bed with her, caress her body, and play around, and you kissing and touching and stuff, and if you do fall asleep with each other, she's gonna like that, and you gonna wake up to some kind of happy end in the middle of the night, in the morning, or something. But you gotta be mindful that our bodies are made different, and we don't have a penis. We can't just and just be ready to go to work.
I definitely woke up my man in the middle of the night, like, let's go.
Right. Especially if he sleep and he hard, and you wake up and you be like, okay.
Damn, that ain't harder than it was before.
What I need to do right now? I see what I need to do.
That shit like
surfboard.
Right, surfboard.
Right. But it's crazy because me and Bird has been married 13 years. That is a long time to be married to somebody. But if we can keep it, it's easy to keep it spicy if he's feeding me. So we have those days where I'm like, baby, we haven't hugged in 3 days, so I don't feel a connection. I need you, if you can tap into that and that, I'm always ready. Always. So for us, it took a minute. Like, when we met, we was young, so we was jackrabbits. Every time you turn around, our friends was like, God damn. When we was about to go to the club, they were like, separate Teal and Bird. Let them get dressed together, because then 9 times out of 10, we're going to not come or we're going to be late.
Right.
As time go by, you get the comfortable side would settle in. It's like, wait, I don't want to just get it in. Like, we ain't even talk today. We better even have a conversation. Like, if we're going to do it like that, I can just go sleep with a stranger. I ain't got to have a conversation. I'll just go get it in.
This is my husband do. All I see is a hand just grab around, do like this. I'd be like,
bro.
Thanks. I mean, what the fuck are we doing here?
Right. I'm telling you. So this is the guy who asked, well, what do a woman want? we want to know that you're still interested in us and not just what's between our legs, even if you're in a relationship with us, because it can come a time where we are in a relationship with you and we still love you, but if we feel like you're not dedicated to actually being there for us as a woman, it's a turn off. We can easily get turned off. Have y'all ever had a time where you read it, like you want it, and then if you're an overthinker, your mind starts, man, he did this earlier, he didn't do that, or
that shit dry up so fast.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I told you
Sandpaper.
clothes in the wash machine. He didn't do it. Hell no.
right, like,
Give me my coochie back.
right. I don't want you to hold on to it no more.
My shit back.
Put it back. Put it back.
Goddamn coochie be like, shit, I thought you were about to goddamn.
I thought you was ready. Nah, motherfucker. You don't remember this motherfucker? Nah, hell no. Come on, we gotta go.
So what do y'all think it is? Because I do want to start bringing guys on eventually. So for them, do y'all think for them it really is that hard to understand this?
Yes.
It just depends on the nigga.
I don't think it's hard for them to. We just two different species. You know what I'm saying? Like I think they grasp it, especially if somebody loves you. They're gonna try to understand. But at the end of the day, like they're niggas.
You can tell them like 5 or 6 times, and then still gonna go back to reality.
Yeah, they'll like start adapting. Then it just kind of you just gotta come on, nigga. You know, I told you. Remember?
They're gonna get back to their complacent zone.
Yeah.
And then that's when it comes like I'm always Googling, researching and stuff, and when it comes like side chicks, and it's the side chick, men go to the side chick because she nasty, she do this.
Anytime I care about
your woman would do all of that.
Tell that bitch to help pay some bills.
Hella stupid.
To help clean the fucking kitchen. Matter of fact, can she pick the kids up for daycare real quick?
Exactly. And that's the thing. If your side chick has no responsibilities, all you gotta do is bust it wide open.
Yeah, that's it.
She gonna just bust it wide open.
Easy.
She ain't got shit.
Screaming at me.
But you know what? She ain't seen them all day, and she ain't had no dick, so of course she gonna fuck them.
That nigga ain't been annoying her.
It's a weekend nut, so she gonna just
all
run it
day.
like that.
That nigga ain't been pissing her off.
At all.
Okay.
That nigga ain't
She
been
gotta deal with
doing
that
none of
nigga.
that.
She ain't gotta deal with none of that. All she doing is fucking them. That's it.
That's
So
it.
if to the guys out there who have side chicks, if you put into your real woman what you would put into the other heifer, trust me, your real woman would be willing to bust it wide open.
No,
But
that's not it.
What you say?
I'm telling you, they hot and ready like Caesar's pizza. It don't matter. That's why she there, because he just want to go in, smash, and get him out.
Yeah, just going to get that nut in and call it a day. I'm telling you, I just wonder, because I don't, like I said, women don't mind quickies. We like to have fun like that, but it gotta be both. We gotta have the quickie side sometimes, and we gotta have the slow, intimate side sometimes. And if we don't have the intimacy before sex, it's like, what are we doing?
Right.
Like, we're not a trash can for cum. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a goddamn dust bucket. What the fuck? Like,
Throwing my pH balance off.
yeah.
Okay.
Listen.
Y'all stuff not pausing?
No, man.
Oh.
Oh, it's my internet. Oh, okay.
It did say that the Zoom is no longer being timed. It did say that. It said
I don't
we're
see
not
none of that.
time limit anymore.
Yeah, my whole thing just went out.
Mine said that it's unlimited minutes or something got extended.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
that's
Rachel?
huh?
What Rachel?
See her? Down here at the bottom.
Yeah, I see her.
Oh,
You see her?
what neat?
Everybody see it.
You gotta swipe.
We looking like the Brady Bunch in this video.
Oh, okay.
Here's a story of a girl named Tito. Nobody knows the words.
Vomit.
The nigga bunch. Ding, 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 nigga bunch.
Yeah, all right. So we did the intimacy before sex. What is something else? What is something else that we could talk about? What else did I put in this magazine?
feel like the subject of just being like, okay, they always want to say, oh, you know, if her pussy dry, bro.
Hey, if her
Like,
pussy is
bro.
You
dry
don't
while
know
you trying to
women,
fuck her, it's
they
your
just
fault.
say that.
Like honestly, like if you're trying to sleep with a girl and you say her shit dry, that's you.
It's you.
It's
It's
you,
not
sir.
her. It's not her, bro. That is your ass. Trust and
But
believe
not
that.
not only that,
Like,
it's
everybody gotta
like
walk.
either way you gonna still nut. Cause it don't matter what female a dude can fuck 6 females, 5 out of 6 be dry, and guess what? They still gonna nut. Us, 5 out of 5 still
Right.
might.
Yep. And
Might have
this is
orgasm.
for
Possibly.
ladies who have never
You
had.
like this right here, you can just move.
You
Like
don't
what?
get surgery, brother.
Let's look at it, huh?
Men, vaginal. What is it? If you have an intercourse, there are different types of orgasms for a woman.
Mm-hmm.
And if you clitoral, you play with her clit while you're having sex. Waterfalls.
Baby, that's the biggest orgasm ever made. Invented.
Right.
It's the thing above the hole,
And
y'all.
this was the
Right.
emotional
Right.
thing.
It's above
Tell
the
them what
hole.
it is.
What is that against Celeste?
It's the thing above the hole, y'all. If you don't
Right.
know,
That little thingy thing.
Think, blinga, blinga,
That little thing that you can
You
flip.
got it. And if you can, and I think like some dudes, I don't think they know how to multitask.
No, they were
All they want to do is just
wrong.
put the penis in. That's it. They just want to put it in, and that's it. And it just and power drive her. Bruh, you can if you play with her clit while you have sex in different positions, and it will keep her lubricated, keep her going.
If they know how to do that.
Right.
I was gonna
Don't
say,
be rubbing my
right.
shit, giving me fucking rub.
They don't know.
That's
don't
the
know.
men that have experience.
I was about to
Some
say,
men ain't got that much
But you know what?
experience.
Sometimes, so I was telling my husband, I'm like, bro, I really think it's like females' fault because, like, and let me tell you why. It's because, like, I'd be like, bro, who you were fucking like this before me? Like,
Because she didn't say
I was
nothing.
gonna say maybe they ain't never had sex with a lot of females. They wasn't getting.
Yeah, because it's some men that, you know, sleep around to figure out what they need to do.
Right.
no,
A
I
lot
didn't.
of them do that.
I didn't have sex with some whores. Still trash. Like, so who are y'all fucking?
But who you having sex? But I think it's because a lot
They just fuck.
women want to always
For their
women-
pleasure.
So,
So that's
right.
it.
Women always want to please the man, and when it's time for them to be vocal, women don't know how to be vocal. Hey, listen, but listen, that faking shit. Listen, no, you ain't faking your shit. I ain't trying to fake shit, man. I'm a grown ass woman. I'm 34 years old. If I go for you, no. Wait a minute, buddy.
Sir,
I'm getting dry
So
over
give me
here.
my coochie back.
Give it back.
Hey, what's that movie where she was just laying there and she was like, "Get off of me."
I remember the scene from Waiting to Exhale where Whitney Houston, he was like, girl. She was like, girl. You're not doing nothing. You're not
So
helping me.
you're not even touching the surface. You're not.
You're not.
Right,
You're
but
not
like
doing
even it could be even guys who like are well endowed.
Mm-hmm.
And they just be thinking like, oh, I got a big dick. I can fuck. No, sir.
No,
You can't
sir,
just
you
be
cannot.
roughing me
Yeah.
up like that. Like, so I was telling
Don't be
Rachel
the
that,
first.
like, I used to talk to this dude, and he had a big dick, but I had to go to the hospital because this motherfucker ripped my uterus raw. And then he gonna call me back. You okay? Yeah, I'm okay. You want
But
to
you
come
ain't
over?
getting no more.
Nobody.
You're not getting no more.
I don't even know you no more, nigga.
Right?
Like, you almost.
Control, Alt, Delete, backspace.
Ow.
Let me delete
Right.
you off my contacts.
Like if you got a big listen, guys, listen, this is a PSA. If you have a big dick, okay, do not go to Pound Town. You have to slow stroke that thing. You got to be gentle with that thing. You just can't go in there ramming that thing.
You gotta
If you can go slow and deep, go
Yeah.
the hips,
And
baby.
you still can't go. And you still can't go behind there, back there, yonder there either. You can't go back behind there.
What?
You just get you a little toy or something.
I don't like this. This is.
they're not. I'm telling you, shit painful. I don't know. To anybody who do it out there, front to back, kudos to you. Cause I don't pass judgment. Sex is sex. I like
we
sex.
talking about doggy style? You talking about anal?
I'm talking about doggy style.
So like,
I thought we was talking about anal. What we talking about now?
You was talking about anal, right?
Anal, honey.
I'm just talking about doggy style in general. Just if you got a big thing, don't go back there trying to beat. And I got a big ass dog.
but you know what? I'm up for a challenge.
Don't mean very
Mama ain't
inline
raised
shit.
no hoe.
No, I'm with you on that thing.
That's why I went to the hospital.
If we doing the doggy style, baby, I want to feel that shit in my throat. I'm sorry.
Period.
I want my eyeballs to pop out.
That's why I went to the.
Nick, my throat is doggy style.
I know.
I better feel it in my left titty or something.
You still gotta warm me up first before
That too.
I tell you to beat that shit up, then you beat that shit up.
Right.
No, when you first get in, you can't just.
Oh no, not when you first
Anything
get
other
in.
than that, nigga, is rape.
Once we in there,
Stop.
baby,
Get
put
off
that
me.
shit in my throat.
Yeah.
Okay, stop playing with me.
I'm finna call 911.
We can
nigga,
make
get
love
off
from
me.
the side.
Warm me up first. Get it in there.
Finna call
Stroke it for
911.
a little bit, and then when I say go harder, then that's when you. Then you go harder. But you can't just start it off like that, pimping.
Listen, once I feel comfortable and it's in there good, and I'm starting to throw that shit back, nigga, that mean the dick is in there, and you can go ahead and put it on up in my tonsils.
Right. Then you catch
The
that
only
shit.
time I want to feel it in my mouth is if it's in my mouth. Okay.
I want you to
Go
touch
back
that
there and do it all
thing
that
and swing it on the back of my throat.
only time I want you. That's what you do that. I like gagging and shit. So that's okay. But not back there. Back there, you need to take it easy, buddy. Take it easy.
Sir. It's not going anywhere.
It's right here, baby. It's gonna still be here. Trust it.
Look at me. Be like, beat that shit.
Beat it up.
Be like, do your thing, boy.
Put on for your
women,
city.
Women who say never had an orgasm with a guy. This is something else for y'all too.
Go to women.
That
There you
too.
go.
But if you don't go to women,
Switch it up.
You gotta masturbate and play with your body to see what you like. You cannot tell a man what you want, what you like, if you don't know, if you haven't never experienced.
Listen, ladies, get you one of these right here. Get you one of these.
Oh, yeah.
Let me see.
That's too small. Look, hold on, let me
That's tiny. Where that going?
Get you one of them things that's bigger than the spot, baby. Get you one of them.
Let me show y'all. Y'all can judge me. Hold on.
No, this is what you need, ladies.
Hold on. Let me go to Celeste. See what she
And it got a little speed on it.
Yeah, that's the bullet.
It got
Yeah.
the button. You can change
Put
the
this on your
button.
feet. You go to town, girl.
Or this.
Oh, that's
Is
cute.
that a butt plug?
See, I know these your friends. I know these your friends. Look at that. Everybody pulling them out.
Wait. Damn, my phone fell. Shit.
I ain't getting up.
I gotta get your toys.
This little thing right here, ladies. If you have never experienced orgasm, you go get you a little toy. And
Baby.
you turn down the light, get your candles, or bubble bath, whatever. And
Whatever you like.
do some deep breathing if you got to. And you close your eyes and you let this God.
And you let
Bro, that's gonna be the quickest 10 seconds of your life.
you let the WAP just take control. You might flirt. You might find out you're flirting.
You just might. Because honestly, how can you have sex with a man and you're like, oh, I haven't had an orgasm? Because most of the time it do be the guy. But if you have never masturbated, played with yourself for real, you don't know what speed you like. You don't know your pressure points. It's certain things that you don't know. So you cannot be comfortable and open with men if you're not open with yourself.
That's the problem with older women when they used to be married to one man for so
long.
Yeah.
They were so unhappy because back then I don't think men were really trying to
Riley!
women like that.
No.
Right.
It was all back in the day. It seemed like everything was about the man.
Right.
Yeah.
everything. And if a woman pulled this out, it was frowned upon. I'm like, no, this adds to the fun, man.
Yeah.
It adds to the fun, especially men. If you know your woman has a vibrator, any kind, any sort. This is a really good one, but any sort. If you know she got one,
TJ, she
pull
okay?
that shit out, and while her legs
See, mute your phone.
put that shit on her clit and see what she do.
She might cry. She might shed a tear.
Have y'all ever cried because this shit was so you bust a nut?
Yes. Yes.
That why that got that. That's how that.
Hey, you out here like Wanda.
That's crazy.
That's when that ring got on the baby Luis. Yeah, I'll marry your ass. You know what you're doing, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir, I do. I sure
Have
do.
y'all ever been told that you are too sexual?
Cool.
Yeah, well, thank
Say-
God.
say it
it
again,
huh? Being too
Have
sexual.
you ever been told that you are too sexual and it was a turn on?
What? Yeah,
I've been
He was
called.
weak.
I've been
Whack.
called
He's a whack.
sex
that's
addict.
an insecurity, I think, right there.
By man?
I have.
Yeah.
Like
That's
I literally
your
had
sex
people tell me
drive.
I can't.
Fine. The thing is when it's a mental thing for me. Like I could look at you and be like, oh my God, like
I'm
Yeah.
about to get it. This shit about to happen.
you know what I mean? Like,
It's about to happen right
but
now.
it's all mental for me.
Because women know. Women know. When we with a guy, we know when if he gonna get it. Now, even if we play hard to get, then if you wait 3 months or 3 days, when that connection happens, it's like, yeah, he gonna get it.
Yep.
We know that.
Definitely.
But it's how the man play his cards on if he really gonna get it. Because we can say, yeah,
That's
he can
right.
get it. But when your mouth open and you flying out some crazy
But,
shit, like, on there, that's all right.
And you don't even know. I was gonna suck it from the back until you start talking that shit.
Better show you some goddamn magical tricks.
I was about to do a cartwheel, a handspring, a twist and turn on that dick. And then you opened your mouth and you fucked it up.
Fucked it up.
So do a whole twist for your ass.
I think we need to do. Listen, ladies. I think we need to do a class. I think we need to do a.
Wait, talk about, are you drunk?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
We need to do a class.
I'm dead ass. We need to do a girls trip and we need to have a class discussion. Cause some of this shit I don't even know what the fuck y'all talking about. So I'm just saying. We need to do a class. I'm dead ass. Now.
Y'all know I'm with it. I have been told.
Me too.
But thank God I have with somebody who's cool with my sexuality. He cool with me being open because I'm always asking questions. What do you think about this? How do you feel about that? What do you think if I said, did, blah, blah, blah? So he open-minded. But I have had, even with the magazine, it's my inbox. I always have some funny shit. You don't think you too open-minded? No, you too closed-minded. Get the fuck out of my inbox because you not fucking me. You not my man. And so, but I just be like, how is that? Men always want a freak. But then when they got a girl,
and then when they get the freak, now you want to be scared.
Yeah.
I've never understood that. Like I never understood that.
Because they gonna be scared you gonna do it to somebody else. Like, nah, I can't be the only
she too
person.
open. She too open. No.
I remember
But that's the thing. Women.
I was bisexual. And
Say
I
it
was
again.
like, I told him I was bisexual, and he was like, "I don't like girls. I like girls. Like that's too much." Like,
Well, get your lame ass home
Just
with
take
your
it, go
lame ass.
in. Go on, some, cause that's a part of me, bro.
Bye.
I think the biggest thing for me too, and y'all are my friends, so y'all know I've been in some fucked up shit with some fucked up shit ass niggas. However, the biggest thing for me before sex is how you feed my mind. And especially because we are so on this spiritual journey and we know that it's okay to be sexual beings. It's okay to be in tune with your body. It's okay.
Being open-minded to sex is not a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing. And it's how you know yourself for sure. For me, I've learned over the years that I learn myself through sex sometimes. Because it doesn't even have to be pleasurable with a man. If you can tap in and like you said, figure yourself out and figure your body out and what makes you nut and what makes you aroused, that you can tell the next person how to please you. So, and you can tap in here and then tap in down there, Baby, that's a whole
Baby, you gonna
different
have me
ball
open.
game. That's a whole different ball game.
It is. I don't think guys understand that there really is a deep connection to a woman's mind and sex.
Yeah.
And like it's a really, really, really deep connection. And I can't sleep with you if I don't have that if I don't feel a connection and it's not on the mental level. I can't do it. I just can't have sex. It ain't gonna work. You're gonna be mad. You're gonna be real disappointed.
Right.
Say your mind somewhere else.
What you say? Say what you say, Heather?
Your mind gonna be somewhere else. It's not
Yeah. And sex should be fun.
Yeah.
Like we should be able to have fun and enjoy, really be pleasurable and enjoy each other. I don't think they really get when we say like, you gotta help me you gotta expand my mind. You gotta be in tune with me and my body. And it's like during sex, women have certain things that we do to let you know this is good. Or we might have certain things that we do like, oh, wait a minute. If we backing up like, that means what you're doing but you working. If a woman is like, she got her legs wide open and she ready, you should, you know what? I was about to say they should be able to tell the difference. I ain't gonna say that.
But they don't. They can't. They stupid. They don't. I mean, I'm sorry.
They don't. You dumb, stupid, or slow. Which one?
Like,
all of them.
Because you would think like, that's what I said about multitasking. Is it really that hard to pay attention to her cues? Is it that hard to pay attention to her body when she doing certain things? Did she arch her back? Is she pulling you to her? Or is she trying to push you the hell away? And not push you away because she don't came so much. You're like, oh, I'm too sensitive now. But have she even nutted and she pushed you? Because if she pushing you away and she hasn't had an orgasm yet, that means something you doing, the connection is messed up. And you got to
baby,
if
we having sex and you keep having to spit on it, or if you keep feeling like it's dry, it's something you ain't doing. Because I know my shit get wet. You ain't gonna make me believe that my shit don't get wet.
In other words, give me my coochie back.
Right. Because this ain't it.
That's my new shit. Just get here.
Get it back.
Sitting here putting miles on it for nothing.
Now we talked about men who say women can be too sexual, but you know what? It's because when it comes to me, I don't really listen to what they got to say anyway to certain stuff. But to a certain extent, I'm like, shut your ass up, because you're not even trying to learn a woman anyway. But for the women, I did the pearl clutching section in the magazine because a lot of times the heat comes from women. Women can't handle a woman who's super sexual. They're like, oh, why you say that? Oh, she must be a hoe. Oh, she didn't know.
I'll be like, yeah.
I don't understand why women do that to another woman. If you meet a woman and she's comfortable with her body and she's a sexual woman, why she gotta be a hoe?
Right.
And why do women bash a woman who can openly talk about this? Just because you don't mean I gotta be. And because I'm open don't mean you gotta to her. It is like
too much judge, but superhead,
that's different.
Now, do I be at home like?
It's like superhead.
Her videos though. You see her videos.
Oh, she's sloppy toppy now.
Baby,
she go to work. I learned a few things from her.
I had forgot about her. I think I need to pull her back up.
Because you just said you don't know what we like.
With her, if she's really enjoying it, then it's different. But sometimes I think sometimes women can have issues and they be a superhead. But sometimes that girl seems like she really enjoy her craft.
Right.
Okay. And she secured the bag.
But then I like doing that. I really take pride in that. And then once I do, I'm like, damn, now I want some dick. I want some dick.
I do.
Yeah. You know, a lot of times I think with guys, they think a lot of stuff is about them. A lot of stuff is not about them. Have you guys ever been in the mirror? You just got a shower or something, you put on some lotion, you like you feeling yourself.
Bro, listen, I told my homeboy, like one of my closest homeboys, I told him that, like sometimes when I get out the shower, I look at myself in the mirror and I feel like, God damn, you a fine
girl.
oh, snap.
You were sleeping on yourself.
Yes.
Right.
And he was like,
Sleeping on yourself.
Rachel, you are conceited. I said, there's
That's
no
not,
way.
that means I'm
You
in
should have told
tune with
him.
me.
You should have told him a pussy hoe could never.
Ever,
Pussy hoe
ever.
could never.
Ever.
But
Pussy
you
hoe
know
could
what? You know what?
never.
There's a lot of people that have misjudged conceited. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got out of tune with what somebody was telling them that they were conceited, and they were actually what's the word with themselves?
Confident. They was confident within themselves.
Yeah, they didn't have the self-love because of what somebody said.
Right.
So, you have to be careful with that conceited word.
Yeah,
Very,
because
very
just
much
because
so.
a person is confident don't mean that they're a conceited person.
Right.
And just like Rachel, with you, what you said about guys, like you're too. If you see a woman and she curvy or she wears certain things or whatever, people have a certain perception of the woman, and then but when she becomes vocal about the things that she like, oh, she this and she that. I don't understand the judgment, and this is why. Because a lot of women who pass that judgment want to be that way secretly. They want to be vocal.
That's why I'm getting my titties done, Tia, so they can be out. Period. All day.
I'm trying to told you.
Let me tell you something. My body has always been extremely curvy. I've had 2 breast reductions because I've always had too much titty. You know what I'm saying?
No,
and
man,
so
these things that grew back and stuff.
it grew back and it's just ghetto. But I've had women and men say, "Oh, you over sexualize yourself because of the way that you dress."
Remember that lady thought your butt was fake? In the
Baby,
commissary?
I didn't have women tell me, "Oh, she thinks she got that fake ass. Oh, she thinks she this and she thinks she's that. She wear those tight clothes and this." First of all, baby girl, I didn't start wearing crop tops till like 2 years ago because I would always try to tone it down to hide my shape.
When you have curves, you can have a woman can have on a jogging suit and a hoodie. And when she walk in the certain ways the clothes might touch her body, you can still see the curves.
You can still see
Rachel had whole baggy uniform pants on.
Right, and being in the military, we will be covered, and then I can still be damn Bird before and then Bird. Damn, I can tell you curvy as hell. I'm like, that's even completely covered.
Fully covered.
When I do wear my crop tops and stuff, like I'm just being me and I'm enjoying my body because one day this body could go away, and I'm about to enjoy this shit.
Right.
So when I see women who, oh, I can't believe she said that's with the magazine. That was my way of saying, listen, I gives no fucks at all because they ain't paying no bills over here, and you not sleeping with me. I don't care no more. It don't matter because I'm not finna hold back to make you feel comfortable.
That's right.
That's another of what you said. That's deep down inside. A person wants to be like you. That's all that is to it.
Because they putting too much thought into what you're doing.
Back in school, she's always had those curves. Always.
And when I was insecure about my body and I was looking like that, I was insecure and I was hella cute. I had a nice so take advantage. Don't let anybody's judgment.
Yeah.
If you feel insecure. Because if you look good, you look good and they just mad.
Yeah. With my
you
friends.
know you my K Michelle and stuff.
Try to told you. I've always been vocal with my friends, like with y'all. Y'all know everything about me. But when it comes to, I've always been very closed off to other women who don't know me because I felt that judgment. Even if they didn't say it, just the look.
You can just by the look.
And I think we're all empaths. You can feel other people's energy. And I had so many girls, especially like in school and in the military, just the look. And then for me, that's because at the time I didn't know Tia. I didn't know myself. And I would allow their insecurity and their projection on
rub
me.
off on you.
And I would close myself in a box. So I wouldn't be vocal with the world about how I am. And now even with Facebook, like I had to prepare my mind for backlash. It hasn't really happened yet. But right now, like I really don't care. Because it's my goddamn magazine. I don't give a fuck what you think. Don't read that shit. But most of the time, people gonna read it to judge. And they don't even like it. They don't even like it. They don't even like you. But they want to read it just so they can have, I can't believe she said that. Why are you reading it, baby?
Right.
I don't get it. When I see a girl and her body is curvy and she's voluptuous, I'm like, damn. Girl, you look good. You look good.
Compliment. It's a nice word. It's not too hard to say. Compliment. You know.
It's a compliment.
Yes.
But with a woman who can compliment another woman, especially a woman
that says a lot about her.
She look good. That says a lot about her. And a woman who bash another woman, that says a lot about her.
Right.
Oh, baby, why didn't you? You're mad because you should have worn a better outfit. Don't be. Why did you wear that? Why didn't you wear that?
Why didn't you wear that? Me and Rachel recently had this conversation about don't dull. As a woman, we can't dull our shine for these other men and women out here in these streets because they want you to dull their shine. Because they get intimidated. They get scared by you being vocal. And I'm getting
the conversation that we had was about women and their niggas, and we got to tone it down because I always feel like when I'm around somebody else's man, I got to make sure my shit is zipped up and I can't,
because you don't want her to feel
her to think that, like, I'm trying to.
That's the way I was raised, and I was kind of like uncomfortable, for a while. I was raised that way.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be like this in front of people, and you shouldn't do, and it's kind of hard because you were raised that way.
Right.
But at the end of the day, you have to do what's best for you what's comfortable for you. Because they should not be looking any damn way.
Y'all know.
So we're not gonna act like niggas is blind. First off,
right. And we said that too. A nigga gonna look regardless.
I mean, like my husband know Rachel got ass. It's there. It's there. But that's like his sister. He not gonna be like, ooh.
It's still called respect.
It's all about respect.
Who this person is, and you know what that depends on that person's relationship in your life. If you know this person is that person to this person in your life, why would you even go?
What I'm saying is like first, like you notice. You know what I'm saying? You notice that somebody look good as a human being. But after that point, it shouldn't be nothing else.
Yep. Nothing. Because everybody got eyes. We all can see.
Right. The difference between seeing and doing.
And being disrespectful.
Right. Because I had cousins that bent over in front of my husband with no panties on.
See, that's disrespectful.
Disrespectful. Just taking it to do too much.
You should have told him to.
No, it wasn't his fault. It was
I know.
He was the one doing it, yeah.
Right. But I like looking. I don't know, maybe it's because I like art. But I love looking.
Me too.
Yeah. One time, Rachel was with me. We was at the mall, y'all. And it was me, Bird, Rachel, and Hankins, and it was I was all clique.
Barbara, all of us was there.
And this girl, y'all, good God, walked by. She had on this great outfit, this bodysuit, and
God took his time on her.
He caressed that girl. Listen, me, Rachel, and Barbara was like, damn. She was beautiful. When we seen her, we talked, girl, you look good, girl. You look good. You're gorgeous. You're beautiful. Yeah. She was like, thank you so much. She was so sweet. So we leave out of H&M. We leave out the store, and then we go to the food court, and we see the fellas. We like, yo, we just seen this chick, y'all. And y'all, they were like, we did a great job. We were like, yeah. So when she walked up, we like, be quiet. She go. I was enjoying that look. I was having fun. Bird look, Hank look, we all was looking. But they was like, and falling out their chair acting a damn fool because they had respect for all of us. So I was getting jealous of why? That girl was beautiful. What do I look like as a woman being mad at her because she is beautiful and that's how God created that girl. And I'm mad because she was created.
That's so funny because the first time I met Celeste, we had graduated from boot camp. We all looking rough. We
I was
all
gonna say, y'all
working to
was
the peak.
dusty.
We was dusty, crusty, musty, disgusting. We was terrible. And I didn't have family that came on family day, so I'm walking through the PX and I see Celeste. I'm like, damn, she's gorgeous. And so I went up to her. You so pretty. You got some pretty hair. What's your name? You get your nails done. We didn't get our nails done.
I always like hanging out with pretty girls because you know it ain't gonna be, you know what I mean?
No
I ain't gonna be no
competition.
No bullshit. That's why with y'all. That's why y'all, I love y'all so much because y'all are beautiful women, but you're not just beautiful on the outside. Y'all have a beautiful soul. Yeah. And I love that y'all can see other women who are gorgeous and can say, girl, you pretty. And not be like, because I don't got time. Why?
Right.
That, you know how much energy, negative energy that take out of you, and how do you project that out of negative people out there in America? People can sense your negative. They can sense your negativity. Trust and believe. If I see a group of girls and they doing all that, I see it like, look at y'all.
Y'all some haters and y'all just mad because y'all dusty and crusty.
And y'all miserable. And you need to go through
I'm like, look at your pinky toe hanging out your heel.
Off the hill. You got the monkey top rolling over your goddamn pants and you
look
mad
at your ponytail.
With crop top.
Look at your ponytail. Look at the
See
damn
the difference
ponytail.
between your weave and your ponytail.
Come on, man. You got a ponytail.
Look at your nub.
Look at your mustache. Line
Look
it
at your nub.
Line that shit up. Line it up. Miss Pearly.
Hey.
But you know what, Cecilia? And you know my situation with, you know, Carlos, baby mama, whatever. But I've always said that girl was beautiful.
You have always said she's beautiful. You always said she can sing.
Yeah, she can
have
sing
always
and
said
she's
that.
beautiful.
Yep.
She can, I mean, because you have to give props. You know,
when props are due.
Y'all, I don't know about y'all. I literally can't. I don't want to understand. But men and women who can't give props. I don't want no dealings. I don't want to be around you. I don't want to be in your circle.
Right.
I don't want to be no part of it because I'm not like that. And that shit rubbed me the wrong way so fast.
Can't hear you.
Can't hear you.
Sorry, guys.
Ooh, Jesus. Yeah, you mute, baby. Oh, still can't hear you.
Plug it in. It's
there
muted.
we go.
Can you hear me?
Plug it in.
Can't hear you.
Put the thing in the thing in the thing.
No.
She can't find it.
Like, what's going on? Can you hear us?
Right, she can't find it.
My ass hurts in this fucking shit.
Cause you put that butt plug in, didn't you?
You look nasty.
It's
You
right.
hot and bothered.
Listen, I be like, dang, that feel kind of good back there, boy. Do it again. Do it again.
Plug the headphones and plug them back in.
Who that is talking about that?
Oh, she could hear us. Yeah, she could hear us, but we can't hear her.
We can't hear you, baby.
Then we need to start doing sign language. Oh, she can hear us. Do some sign language.
What?
I mean, I know the alphabet and sign language. You can just do that. That's scissoring?
No, on the game.
Oh, Tia, that's gay. What? She said
On
scissoring.
DVD, phone and gray.
I thought she said scissoring.
Celeste, say so.
Oh, I hear her.
Oh, we can hear you.
Yeah.
We can't hear
It's everybody but Katia.
Pull out your headphones out.
Take the stickily thing out the hole.
The ghetto.
Turn it off.
Is she frozen?
Turn it back on.
No, it's like.
Oh, y'all hear me? Am I back?
Yes.
Yeah.
I couldn't find the hole, guys. I'm acting like a dude.
Wow.
That's hilarious.
It's the whole if on top and the thing and at the top.
Blinga, 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 blinga.
And my thing keep
Who
freezing.
just talking about them? Now look at you.
You say keep
That was
overheating it.
talk about the fellas. Like, I can't find a hole in it.
Well, that's a different.
Why did
This
you
is
say
technology.
though?
They ass probably like, see, you can relate
They
now.
don't even know
No,
what
nigga.
see you in my boat. No, you in my boat. Let me drive the boat.
You sent that message.
No, you know what? We need to start being real with these men and telling them the truth.
Yeah. We always what do y'all think that is? Why do women feed into the male ego so much and then we deprive ourselves of the things that we want?
When I was younger, I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah,
Like,
I
I
don't.
didn't feel bad if it was small. Like I would feel bad.
I didn't feel
And I
bad.
wouldn't say it.
Well, I have been blessed. I haven't had.
I ain't feel that. You know your dick
Well,
small.
it was a small one. I laughed.
Girl,
You
we
knew
both know.
your
I
dick was
see
small
it.
when
You
you
see it.
pulled
We
it out
see
and
it.
went to the bathroom this morning. You knew it was small. You knew it was
Now-
small when you thought it was hard and it was still small.
Have I had some
Now you
small
know
PP
that
that was
that's
good?
one thing you cannot hide from them. They got one of them right now. You have to tell them. You have to.
But
Hold on,
listen,
Heather,
if
they
you
ain't
don't
got-
got
If they ain't got what,
especially
Heather?
if they nice and they buy
If
it.
they got one of them little bitty ones, you know,
And
with
they
them
use
real
TV.
tiny little wieners, you have to tell the people that the truth. You have to tell them.
How tiny? Let me see what you talking about.
Wait a minute, let me show you. Hold on. Like, where you at, Nick? I gotta show it to you. It's real
That's so
tiny.
hard.
Yes.
You know somebody like that?
Yes.
They need a check.
They need a disability check.
They disabled. That's a disability. Boy, they need a disability check. They can get paid. You need to call them and be like, hey, man, I think you can get paid.
And I said, he
That's a
better never
disability.
say we did anything, because I'm going to put it out there, bro.
It's a disability check.
Where you at, Nick?
Right here,
What
my
is
phone.
that here?
Oh,
What
shit. She got it in
On
her
hard.
phone.
Right there.
On hard.
Yeah.
Who is that small on hard?
That is a check.
And I didn't find out until I tried to grab it, and I was like, wait. I was like,
Wait, how? Wait, Celeste, how it look? How small was it?
it was this small, and I was
On
like,
hard?
Oh no, we can hear coochie bumping.
On
and
hard.
I was like this. I was like, wait, where's the rest of it?
Boy,
I was like trying to
boy,
grab
I
it.
want to bump coochies with you. Hey.
Damn.
That was on hard. Wait, I don't believe y'all.
I'm telling you. And then after that, he tried to curve me. I'm like, girl, you the one with the small face.
Right here,
Hey,
like
nigga,
on
your
hard?
dick not even big enough to be acting like you acting.
You better hold
Exactly. I'm like, you trying to curve me?
Them be the niggas that have the worst attitudes. First of all, your dick doesn't even add up to your attitude, sir.
Right.
Take that face out the
Processing
voice.
is right. So you telling me this on hard?
Yes.
And
He need a check. Do you still got his number?
Did y'all know?
Somebody need to tell him.
Did y'all know?
had the nerve to be sweating on top of that.
If some sweat hit me, it's a wrap. Let's wrap it up.
Right.
We're gonna wrap this up.
Goddamn,
Hey, Felicia,
eyes
give me
be
my
burning and shit. Looking for your eye
Right
drops.
back here.
We need to give me my coochie back button.
That was the day. I got up. I said, you know what? This ain't gonna work. I just got on up. That was what you said, the coochie bag. I definitely
Give me my
did
coochie
that
bag.
day, for real. So did. That was back in the day, though. I was young. I was in my 20s, so you know that was back in the day.
I ain't came across nothing like that. Damn.
Tia,
Cause
why
I
your
probably would
volume
have
so
told him he
low?
need a check. I'm like,
He the one.
No.
This is the thing. When a dude say a female loose, I automatically think his dick little. So when the dude
Gotta
goes
be.
something like that, I'm telling you, all the women go think your dick's
You
small.
real low.
But
Because the pussy got powers. We can contract that thing. It's a muscle.
We have a whole. You think we could push out a child and it can't go back?
No.
It can't go back? Maybe.
Exactly.
Don't do
Because he
that.
just said he
He got
seen
one of
mine. He was
these.
scared. He said he was
He got
scared.
one
He
of
was like,
these.
damn, that thing go back. Hey, this thing work powers. You know what I'm saying? What's that city girl song? This pussy got
power.
ding, 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 ding.
Pussy got power.
Yeah.
Pussy got power.
Yeah.
Ooh, child.
Damn.
Is it still real low?
She loose.
Yeah, you
loose.
still low.
I don't know why is it.
I think it's the speaker.
Now we can't hear you.
That's better.
You got a short.
I got a short.
Nope.
I told you when I took everything and loose my.
Oh, there it goes. Yeah, I think
There you go.
They were like, don't take it loose again. Like, yeah. I had trouble with it. Goddamn it! I got one pillow, one pillowcase.
One mic, one headphone set.
Okay.
2 kids. One dog.
So for men who are small, this is out to all the small fellas out there.
They better know how to eat.
Goes back to
No. Positions matter.
Because it doesn't matter how small it is. It really, truly, it really is the motion in the ocean. It's the motion.
If it's small, you pay.
No,
You
Celeste, you need a check.
pay for
No,
it.
it gotta be able.
You
gotta be
If
able
it's this
to.
small,
Celeste, if it's that small, he need a check. And he need to cut you half that check before
You're wasting your time.
Right. It gotta be able to
You
stay
need-
in on it.
you need 20% of that check.
It gotta be
It
at least that
can't no
big.
slipping in and out. It can't be
Right. It gotta be
it's
that big.
Sometimes it slips out, but it can't be because it's small.
And you don't
Right.
get that condom. Don't get that condom stuck in my coochie because your dick is so little and it can't
slipped off. And it slipped off.
I had that happen from dudes that was
like this
big.
right here, then there's no way
That's
that
'cause they
it's
rough.
gonna slip out sometimes.
That was
It's gonna slip out all the time.
All the time.
Right.
That's when it circle back to the foreplay. Get her all the way there to when she biting nuts. So when you put it in, you get your nuts. The friction gonna give her something. Like
Now look at y'all winners, both of y'all.
Yeah,
Both of y'all winners.
He gonna give you
Everybody wins.
Everybody wins.
Everybody wins.
You make sure she get a couple of hers, so that way when you get yours, she won't be mad and be like, "Your shit was a little anyway."
Anyway.
Oh,
I
y'all gonna say
yeah, especially if you try to come the wrong way, you better come correct. I hurt your feelings.
Well, because I'm going to roast you. And me and my homegirls are going to talk about you in the group chat.
Like, so first of all, you didn't fuck me. I
It
fucked
was
you.
this little friend. This
and you
little.
need to be in shape. If you fat and you got a little thing like this, boy, you need to go to the gym because it's gonna look
and
worse.
be humble. And be humble.
If you go to the gym, what's that gonna do?
He needs to lose weight so we can see it underneath
Love you
that.
too.
At least I said you shouldn't have to lift it up just so for me to see.
It's still gonna be small though.
At least we can have something else though to go off of to get
right. At least we not coochie bumping and bumping belly buttons. Shit.
That's the check. Just give me your check. That's all
And
I
again,
need.
20%.
And be humble.
Belly buttons, tongue kissing, lip locking and shit.
So, ladies, it's too good to be true. If he asks you, let me take you on a date, I'll pay you $5,000 because that little thing is like this.
I'll be like,
and
sir.
if it's little, you cannot nut fast, sir. I'm sorry, you better control it.
You can't. You cannot.
Nah.
So you little, you fat, and you nut fast? Oh, baby, get my coochie back. Get my coochie back.
B, where your sign at, B? Hold it up.
Put the sign
Hold
on,
that
B.
shit up. Exactly.
I tore it. I had to see what bill was in here first. I'm gonna rewrite.
Write it in bold letters, honey.
I ain't got no marker.
Yeah, I'm so glad y'all did this with me. This was very important to me because even though I'm very vocal, I can be very shy, guys. And it's such beautiful ladies like you guys who will allow me to be myself with no judgment.
Oh, TT.
And once we post this, if you got judgment, I don't care because guess what, y'all?
Hey, y'all putting this on Facebook?
I don't know. There might be be more of a YouTube channel.
I got my family on there.
Fuck it. Fuck them kids.
That way you
Fuck
gotta go
them
through that and
families.
you just put for those who can see it, and you just find the people who you gotta block them so they can't see it too.
That mine.
Look, that's
Don't
what
worry
I
about
did.
you.
I
Y'all
put it
don't
on my Facebook page because if you feel like you gotta be judgmental, boo, I delete you. I trust me, I got some family members who I had to delete. Delete. You ain't gotta see it.
We
Don't
need to
look at
start a movement. We need like girls with signs and flyers, and they like this.
it. Leave my coochie back.
Coochie back, bitch.
Look, no little dicks matter.
And make a it ain't even gotta be like little. It's just gonna be bad, just bad all around. You know what I'm saying? We need to make a commercial with the sad song playing in the background. And it was like, I too was a victim of bad dick.
I will edit it.
Were you a victim of not getting your clitoris licked? Were you a victim of not getting your yams beaten from the back?
Hey, y'all know the purpose
You
song for
must
that.
join the Give Me My Coochie Back movement
Y'all know that
for
commercial.
$6 a day.
Y'all know the commercial with the animals, and they be like in a little animal concentration camp, and they be doing
Then the song. For just $1.99, you can help a woman try to regain her confidence so she can get her coochie back.
She can get her coochie back.
She don't look at her coochie
Her coochie back. Her coochie back. Her coochie back.
Coochie back.
You want your coochie back? Call 1-800.
Give me my motherfucking coochie back.
And look, you know we'll be saying it all sweet. You have it. Well, give me my coochie back, man.
Right. I want it. It'd be like, here are stories of other women that got their Gucci back. And on this day, I regained my Gucci back. Thanks to Steve and Tia and Celeste, Heather, Dominique, and Rachel. I was able to get my Gucci back.
Woo! You're gonna be like Oprah. You get your coochie back. You get your coochie back.
Do you want your coochie back? You get your coochie back.
Hey, they gonna have a lawyer next to them. We were able to sue her ex-boyfriend and get her coochie back today, ladies. So if you want your coochie back, come holler at me. I'm a lawyer. I will get that.
Y'all know, so let's do like a live broadcasting, and we coming live. We have another lady right now, and she said she got her coochie back.
I suffered for 5 years of wondering where my coochie went. 5 years. If one needs to help us select regain my confidence.
Yeah, we need to make like a little mini infomercial.
Got my coochie back.
We should make a skit. We should.
I gotta put this in there. I gotta do it. Let me do the Donald Trump hands. 1-800 choke that nigga.
If you need legal representation on how to get your coochie back,
if you don't give me that coochie back, I'm sending you to China. Yes, China with an SH, not C. China.
And we gonna have an ugly nigga come out there talking about, guys, this is fake news. I don't know what
my dick is not this small.
If we get about the business, it'll be great. It'll be great.
It'll be great.
So
I'm the greatest of all.
Get a fucking
out of all of them.
Get a red hat that says make dick great again.
Listen, that's why I tell Celeste, you got some people you gotta block because I want to post it. So if you gotta block them, block them because it's gotta be out there. Because this is 2020. Corona Lachey, Rachel, Corona Lachey.
Corona Lachey, the virus.
Because she got out. It's 2020. It's about to be 2021. The world about to see a Tia that ain't never seen. This is who Tia always was, but I ain't never said it because
I'm gonna make a hat, y'all. It's gonna make. Oh Lord Jesus! Oh Jesus! Hey, okay, whew. Almost took me out. It's gonna say "Make Dick Great Again."
Oh yeah, that's the one right there.
And with the way it'll be the red cat with the white letters.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
They do it. That's not what it said. It said.
I'm gonna start the recording. So I want to say. Thank you guys for tuning into Grown Vibrations Magazine. This was very great. I had fun with you guys. And we will have our sponsors come in now later.
Oh, girl, I thought it was a real commercial. I was confused.
On the game.
Like, comment, subscribe.
We're going to keep talking, but I'm going to start the recording. So anybody who's watching and listening, it's going to always be this way. I will tell you now, if you didn't like this show, you're not gonna like the other ones. Don't look.
Don't tune in, ho.
Don't tune in. Don't watch us. Don't tune in because it's gonna be like
Judge
this
a man and not
every
me, ho.
time. It's gonna be
Stay home. Fuck them
right.
kids.
It is. I should have said that in the beginning. Disclaimer: this is gonna be very sexual and very vocal, so you guys might not want to watch this.
And we drinking and we smoking.
Right? Because look. Only reason why I ain't smoking is because I don't smoke in the house. I do it outside.
But I can't.
It's okay, no friend. I'm outside. We finna like this 2020 twin. And y'all better
holler today. Right.
Wow,
So,
must be nice.
thank you for anybody who's watching this and you anybody who's watching this and you stayed tuned. I really appreciate that. So now let's start this recording.
I hate y'all so much.